Hey, let's make a wreath with one of the signs from the April supply box. It was super cute, but it has the bear, a basket, the picnic kind of cloth, and the flowers. Super duper cute. Let's make a pancake petite using this sign. We're gonna have some, wire, not wood. Got some wire. Always like to kind of beef that up before I put staples in. So I'm just using the end of my ribbon spool so that I don't have to buy anything else or whatever. And add our wire. Nice and tight. Push one more for good luck. And then another one. That way we can set our sign aside and not have to worry about wiring, and then when we're ready, it's all ready for us. Okay. We're going to add our last two pipe cleaners just to save us some time. I did the rest. But on the frame, on the outside notches, I'm going to twist my pipe cleaner right where that hole is. And on the inside notch, I'm going to twist it right near the notch. So I want a little bit of separation, but on the outside, I want a little bit of like platform to hold our stuff on. So typically I'm telling you, I'm preaching to you to use, when you take off your roll, open your roll, take the first 6 pieces at 20 inches long. And that's what I want you to use for this particular part, okay? All right, so 20 inches long, oopsie, 20 inches long, and I'm gonna ruffle this. So we're using the 10-inch frame, and I still want it to be pretty big. And it turns out still about 24 inches wide. And so I wanted to change the mesh a little bit so that we could still get that width. So we're going to ruffle right up here on the edge. Okay. All right. Cruffle, or roll, ruffle, roll. And then it looks like this. And I'm going to turn it over so my ribbons have a platform to kind of rest on. The rest of them do have a zip tie on it, but you do not need the zip tie. And this is going to go on the outside twist tie. Okay. It's going to go on the outside twist tie. This is cute. We're going to add a little bit of flowers or a little bit of floral. Okay, so right after that, on the inside twist tie, I'm going to take our 10-inch, and we're going to turn it into a curl. Okay, 10-inch, and we're going to turn it into a curl. So just curl side up, just the way it kind of naturally goes. And I want that to be nice and wide. Okay, nice and wide. Full flat circle. Okay, so we want it to look like this. Okay, this is on the outside of the frame, and the blue one is on the inside. And then we're just going to do that all the way around. Now I did prepare so that this part went a little bit quicker. We are going to put a little bit of floral in this one also, a little tiny bit, not a lot. All right, so we have our base, not attractive. I can still see the board. I can see all the things, not 100% attractive. So the first thing we're going to do is put a little bit of ribbon there. Now the ribbons are cut. The ribbons are also from the April supply box. So I cut them 14 inches long. I did pair it with the flag ribbon because I thought it was super cute with the sign. So 14 inches long, and I dovetailed the ends. It is, Lori. It is. I really hope that they, like, order 20 billion rolls of it for next year. All right, we're going right on top of the 20-inch piece. We're going on top of the 20-inch piece, okay? 20-inch piece, 14 inches. Yes, it was custom. It was custom to the supply box. Yep. And it is just absolutely stunning. Stunning. Clip off the rest. Hide the remaining of that pipe cleaner. I'm going to push down here. Lift up and down and side to side. We're going to make sure that all of our ribbons kind of touch here. And then we're going to add some florals. All right. Here's how it looks so far. Here's how it looks so far. I love the blue and the red. I don't love that they're separating. That's where our little hack at the end will come in. Love. Just move them around. All right, we're going to take these pieces. So the spray came with 3 on each, 3 pieces on each. And I'm going to put them inside or in the twist tie that's open. That is on top of the 10-inch curl, okay? So this spray goes out pretty far. That's the reason why I wanted this piece on the inside of the frame, and I wanted the ribbons to kind of come out as far as they can. That's why I wanted those on the outside of the frame. Make sense? Make it not so close. And then I'm going to add a little bit extra glue. All right, so far, now I can still see all those stems, but look how pretty. Look how pretty that is. Okay, so the last pieces that we're putting in this inside, 10 inches, I'm going to take the cut side to the cut side to cut side. Okay. And along that cut side, because that's the part that's going to fray, I'm going to ruffle up really, really carefully. Okay, really, really carefully. And then you don't have to zip tie it. I'm going to zip tie it just for this. Okay, that's what we have. So it's like a little bubble. It's going to help. Well, usually it helps hide the stuff, but that sign is going to help hide the frame and stuff. But this is going to elevate it a little bit more. And so it's not like sunken down in. And I think that's the reason why we're adding it. All right, we're going to go on the inside now. Red. I'm just going to go alternating. No particular reason that I'm alternating. Oh yeah, actually, because I didn't have, because I did the 20-inch pieces in the red, I didn't have all red left over, and I didn't want to do all blue, so I alternated. The Wreath supply box is a monthly supply box. Okay, go to wreathsupplybox.com, wreathsupplybox.com. Okay, I love how that raised it. Good choice. Good choice, Melissa. Good choice. All right, I want to add this so bad. I want this in the bow, but I don't want to use it because I only have this much left. I'm so sad. All right, get it together. Okay, so let's not make a big bow. How do I still use that ribbon, but not a lot, but still use it? I got it. I'm going to be really stingy with it now. Really stingy. Okay, so we're going to do that with one tail. So it'd be like this. And then let's make it like a lot shorter instead of just a little bit. Just a strip, just a strip, just a little bit, just a little tiny bit. What's up, Nancy? You could use a button loop. I was thinking that, but I still wanted like more than that. So it's just so pretty. Okay, not one loop. We're still gonna do the 2, but we're gonna make them small. And we'll kind of we'll crisscross them so they're not like right on top. Oh, it's stressful. I don't want to use that ribbon. Love this. Oh, I know what we didn't do. Oh, darn it. I'm just going to go underneath here and add in a little bit of glue right where the twist tie is. for the floral, just because my hands they're getting worse. And so I do not trust myself to have that tight. So I'm just adding in a little bit of glue where the twist tie is. Getting that wire all the way through. We're almost done, y'all. Love, love, love this box. Okay, now for my next trick to get this all the way in. All right, so I'm taking my ring here. I'm taking the two pieces of mesh, the two ends. I'm putting my teeny tiny little stapler in here. Your normal stapler will work. I'm taking my teeny tiny little stapler and stapling them so they do what I want them to do. Look how pretty! I love it so much. Thanks for watching here on the How to Make Wreaths group. I'm here once a month, along with the other coaches once a month. So if you're not following us over in the Design School, the Makers University app, download the app. It's the Makers University. Portions of it are free, and you can you can see where to get into Design School from there. If you have any questions, just let us know. It's been a great time, and I gotta go. See you soon.